Hi, let's just look at how to solve confidence interval questions for proportions. So here is a interesting situation, a very practical situation as we all watch Netflix. Now Netflix wants to release a new series. Now it's worried whether people will really watch it. Would they get the real benefits of releasing it or not? Is it worthwhile to spend so much and then release it? So they want to just take a quick look at how many people would really continue and watch the series. So what they do is they take a random sample of 400 people and ask them to watch the first two episodes. So based on this, people give their feedback of yes, I would continue watching it. It's a nice episode. It needs to be released. And some people say no. So now Netflix wants to know if the proportion of people who watch is high, then it's fine to release it. If it's not as high, then they would prefer not to release the episode. So they want us to find out what is the proportion in the population which would agree, what is the confidence interval for that. So let's look at how to solve this. Now the first question says find the population proportion of people in the population who would watch the series. Now this is just an simple estimate, so it's also called as the point estimate, which means it's nothing but the sample value. So here they have taken 400 samples, of which 250 are yes, we will watch. So now what's the proportion? So that's going to be equal to 250 yes out of 400 in total. Comes out to be 62.5%. So 62.5% of the proportion will be watching the episodes if they are released. The next question says develop a 99% confidence interval. So to develop the CI for 99% of proportion, we will use megastat. So use megastat. Where is that? We go to data, and in data you find megastat. In megastat, we have to look at confidence intervals. Click confidence interval. Now, normally lands here, confidence interval the mean. Now we need confidence interval the proportions. So select proportions, and now we have the details to be entered. What is this P? What is the proportion which accepts to it? So that's 250 yes, which becomes N. And the proportion of people who you, the total number of people you selected, sample size, that's about 400. So we have 400 as the sample size. You need a confidence interval. So the level of confidence that is required is 99%. So leave it at 99% and let's press OK. So we get the results of this particular work in the output tab, and I get the limits to be from 0.563 to 0.687. What does that mean? So you can expect anywhere from 56.3% to 68.7% of the people will watch the series. So that's the understanding of this particular interpretation. What is the technical way of interpreting it? The technical way is if similar proportions were taken from the population, the average of, so if you take similar sizes of the proportions from the population, then the proportion that says yes will be anywhere between what is that, 58% to 68%. I'm not very sure. Wait a minute. 56% to 68%. 56% to 68%. That would be the value of the sample proportions. Okay, so that would be the value for the sample proportions. And 1% of the samples will have a proportion value on either side. So it could be less than 56% or more than 68%. So since we are developing a 99% confidence level, using 99% confidence level, so about 99% of the samples that you take will have a value between 56 to 68. 1% of the samples that are chosen may have a value of the proportion which is outside these limits. Now, can this particular situation be used for any decision making? Yes, it can be used for decision making. What? If Netflix decides that only if more than 60% of the people will watch, then we will release. Now, given this situation or a condition for the decision making, can we really go in for the release of it? Well, now it's not possible. Why? The lower limit is 56%, which is less than 60%, which is the 60%, that's the target value. So hence we may not release the series. Okay. So this is also used for decision making purposes to decide on if a particular activity can be proceeded or not. Thank you.